Hey, what's going on, everybody? All right, so I haven't done videos in maybe about 3 or 4 days. And that's because a lot of things weren't really going on. It was just maintaining. But I want to teach you about some of the things that I've been through the last couple days when MTIs don't like other MTIs. So some MTIs have certain preferences that they feel really strongly about, but it's not policy. It's not written down. So yeah, some people will pull somebody aside and, hey, why are you doing it this way? And so I had a situation where, I'm listening to the feedback. Some of the feedback was pretty decent, but I would say 80% wasn't personal preference. What we have to do, especially if you're a senior NCO and you have maybe a technical sergeant pulling you aside, I would ask that you be humble and you listen and do your very best not to make it about your rank. I'm in a new environment, so we're at the 320th. I'm assigned to the 322nd. I haven't even been at the 322nd that long. So it's okay to disagree. And also, it's okay to go talk to leadership, particularly the second chiefs, and ask, hey, do y'all have a preference on this? And what it came back was no, that you don't have to do that. I go, okay, I just want to make sure this was the instructor that told me that, and leave it alone. Remember this, you have to work together as a team. You don't need to have grudges. Family disagrees, but when it all comes down to it, we have a mission to accomplish. So what I would ask you to do, especially if you're a senior NCO, is always listen to what people are saying. And what I also encourage you to do is also make it so that they know that you're part of their family. Now remember, I haven't been here that long, but some people are realizing that I'm family. And I'll tell them when things are wrong. You counsel in private, praise in public. And I'm really big on praising in public. Man, good job, man. Your flight looks good. Stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Pull people aside. Hey, I just want to let you know this and that. It's in the regs. You good? Oh, hopefully they're on receive mode. If they're not on receive mode, that's not your problem. That's their problem. So I just want to let you know that sometimes it happens. Sometimes storms happen. That's what happens when you get a new team where they get you and they're going to storm with you. So what the flight has been doing all week is preparing for their appraisals. Now, you might hear a stigma. Oh, I fail everybody for their appraisals. I want to ask you a question. If everybody fails their appraisals, do you not feel responsible for them failing? Oh, I gave them everything they needed. So this is what I do. Every day I open up wallets and clothing drawers and I look for trends so that they can learn how to correct themselves. Remember, as a leader, if your flight is failing for the most part, you fail too. So what me and my student are doing is we'll open up clothing drawers and we write things down. And then we put it on the whiteboard. Like underwear, single fold is not to the left. Most of it's to the right. Stop doing that. You're going to fail your evaluations if you keep doing little crazy stuff like this. Stop it. Hey, the towels are backwards or the laundry marker's up instead of down and to the right. They need to know the trends. And even if they see it, you got to come and give feedback with your mouth. Hey, open those up. Let me show you element leaders. Come here. Hey, you have a really good towel. You're a towel master. Come here. Look at these towels in your element. You better cure this pestilence that's going on in this gosh darn dorm. Get people empowered. Get them moving. Let them serve each other. And then you'll have the team coming together. And then when you do appraisals, it don't take that long because you're not writing the merits down. They're passing the objective. Remember what an appraisal is for. The appraisal is for to see how well the trainees are meeting the objective. Listen, team, you want your team to pass the appraisals. You want them to understand it, because you never know when you're going to get hit with stand team. You know what's nice to hear? Early in the third week of training, we're getting ready for appraisals, and stand team hits your dorm, not one area fails. And when they open up your clothing drawer, and they only open up 2, they're like, wow, this looks really good. And it's only a third week dorm. That's what you want to hear. Now, they can pick it apart from there, but the overall impression is, wow, they know what they're doing. Wow, they understand what's going on, which equates to what? The instructors are doing their job. And that's the standard. We're not exceeding the standard, team. We're meeting the standard. What I recommend y'all do is show them techniques off the jump. It's basic training. It's not advanced training. This is not critical thinking. A lot of people, oh, they got to critically think. Okay. For basic training, they got to critically think. Let them at least have a foundation first. Do they have a foundation? I don't tell trainees to roll it like me. I give them a way of doing it. And then if they adopt my way and they're successful at it, then mission accomplished. And some of them won't even take your technique. They want to do it themselves. And then if it's better than your way, then you find out their way so you keep it and share it with the next flight. See, leaders grow from their people because people have ideas. And if they're better than yours, take it. I used to be in my flight office rolling and folding towels and shirts and underwear so that I understood it, and I come up with techniques. Hey, this is what I do. Don't limit their creativity, but if their stuff is substandard, don't allow it in your dorm. Because in actuality, if the dorm don't look good, you don't look good. And you don't come to work to not look good. You crazy, not me. You got to make a name for yourself. Also, it also gives you an opportunity. And this is what in past videos I said, sister flight in the dorm went over to brother flight's dorm and showed everything. And unfortunately, the brother flight, it didn't stick with them as well as it with the young ladies. It's because I'm different. But for right now, I'd rather it not be different than I'm doing it. I'd rather it be the norm. You want to take care of your people. These are your trainees. These are your airmen. So invest the time. Don't go to Starbucks. Yes, there's a Starbucks. Invest your time. Make them better. So today, appraisals are flying. We got almost half the flight done in one day. Back in my day, when I was first here, it was me by myself, 60 trainees, all 4 areas. Here, it's only 3 areas. And before that, it was 2.5 areas. They still got it good over here. And there's more instructors on the line than ever before. So sometimes you have help. If you set your dorm up for success, when you do appraisals and progress checks, it's easy. It's actually like, wow, this is great. They're understanding, man, they're killing it. And then that's a flight you'll never forget. This is my last flight, y'all. I love it. So there's going to be a shorter video that hopefully in 10 minutes. Look. Give it everything you got. They deserve it. And when they start showing competence, reward them because it's out of the ordinary. Make our future of the United States Air Force better than when you left it. All right, Master Sergeant Linder, I'm out. Trying to be that friendly military training instructor.